Hey everyone, this is session 16 of Within Missing Shadows. Justin Doom, we got Wes, Kyle, and returning Joe, who we have missed very, very much. As we last left off, Ornock had come to realize that Lee and Garrett were now under the control of Lord Varlas Selfening, the master of Selfening Manor, the guy who runs the Eye of the Arcane. But before we get to all that, we need to backtrack to before the ambush where Lee and Garrett were captured, before the meeting with Saul, before the battle with the Rock Gut Ripper and Lee, to Durzub. As we last left Durzub off, which was 3 days ago, he had met with Boss Croat. You guys have returned from Corvosa. This would have been your last mission as contracts with Deadeye Pearson. And you met with your brothers, you met Garuza Shatterskull there, and you had found out that he runs drugs in the city. And he sells them, ships them to surrounding communities, to the larger cities in Varisia, like Sandpoint, Magmar, and Corvosa. And he has tasked you with your brothers who you're now reunited with into doing this. Your ship left that morning, and it was you, them four, and a couple other handful of orcs. If I recall, you talked to Garuza Shatterskull. She wasn't big into doing this. Later on, Ornock had found this out. Through your brothers, they do not enjoy doing this. They see Croat as a coward. He's not a man of warrior honor. Yeah. They've told you through gathering, through the other works, that Croat used to be a badass. And then once Cromarty had took over, he became fat and lazy. Instead of using fear and blades for negotiation, he started using bribery and words, monetary gain. And all the orcs that he had brought to Whirlport with him years ago that did not like that, he executed them all by his own hand. And then those who stayed loyal to Coin and him, who became lazy like him, he has kept around. There is only one other orc, the one you have learned this from, who is not in this book.
What's his father? Is it orc, right? The bartender?
Yeah, the bartender. Let me find his name real quick.
You know by his nickname, Barkeep.
Yeah, sure, Barkeep, yeah. Because apparently I didn't put his name down in this. But,
old Barkeep, everybody knows.
Hey, Barkeep!
Yeah. And as we'll introduce, finally, Durzub's brothers to the game. We have Jump One Tusk. Literally the guy they call good looking. They make fun of him because he is part elf. Grungbro the Twiceborn. His mother died during birth, and to keep warm, kind of ripped back open into her room and crawled back inside of her. You have Burmug, the hairy orc. They used to call him the pretty dwarf, but they said his father had mated with a bugbear, and to call him a pretty dwarf is not a good thing. Then you have Rough Gug the Boar, same as his brother Burmug, but he has a horrible, horrible temper. Now, you guys have, you and Lee have met these guys once.
Yeah, they were the first people I talked to.
Yes. Now, as I said, they've not been happy with doing this, but waiting your return, the chance to make a little bit more coin, it keeps them out of trouble to your return. They've kind of followed your lead after, years ago of slaughtering the clan leader, taking the skin, and such things.
What? You're a dwarf?
No.
So you're on this ship. and this entire time they've been bitching, moaning about this and how much they hate it. We've learned through Barkeep that he's waiting for the day that someone comes and kills Croat. You know, puts him out of his misery from basically from being a orc to a lowly, miserable human is kind of what these orcs have seen him as. You know, he is not a warrior. So, you got a day's trip to Rodrick's Cove to drop off this shipment of drugs. You're going to meet a guy named Guy Tennant. You're supposed to deliver the shipment to him and return with payment. Shouldn't be no more than a 2-day trip. Ship there, ship back. So, you're used to being on a ship. You ride and report on the ship. Would you help out on the ship? You've been a deckhand before, learned the little things riding on them. Would you offer? This ride is completely catered to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. What is essentially our main mission to protect?
You're protecting this shipment of drugs, not the ship.
Not the ship, because like I said, they're hired help.
Yes. Yeah. They're your hired help. Yeah. You're running things here.
I wouldn't. If it's not, obviously there's enough crew there that I don't have to help out. So I'd probably or conspire with my brothers. You know, fill out things, talk about what's going on, what you just discussed. You know, the dislike, and then I ask if how the others feel about it. Because I mean, we've all been split up a little bit. You know. I know they mainly stay together themselves, but I'm pretty sure they've met other orcs or whoever's in the under Croat's
order.
Yeah. Obviously, we know the Barkeep.
Yeah. Well, to sum that up, you just know right there, the Barkeep is the only orc that's remained loyal to the old way of Croat. Croat only kept him around, as you said, you know, his father.
And also humiliating.
Yes, yeah. It's more humiliating to have him do this
and be alive.
Exactly. But most of the orcs now are loyal to the coin. They have an easy life. Like they don't have any trouble doing any of this.
They're many young.
Yes, exactly. And you've got from meeting Durzub, what little you talked to her. She thinks that basically he's worthless. You know, her whole bit right now is to save this money, and then she's leaving Riddleport. She hates him. She thinks he's a disgusting pig.
This is gonna. I know her. She's the one who originally went off with, correct?
She's the one that kept telling you guys she's the most powerful person.
That you.
She saved everybody from the ghouls at Ravenwood. Because everybody else was kind of dropping like flies, and she was just like exploding heads.
And she's a half-orc, right?
She wore Ornock out.
Yeah, I know. Do I know her religious background, if you will?
No.
So I don't know if she is an agent of.
You don't know what she is.
Yeah. So I mean, well, she don't display. I mean, nobody displays.
No one displays anything.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if she. You know, it's not really a private moment that people know. Like you'll know. Hey,
yeah. If you're trying to say like, does she worship Borlagug?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Is she a lawful person?
She's Gorham. She's all about the muscle. In which you clearly seen that with your traveling with her. Yeah, because
I'll be impressed with her bravado.
She's very, very powerful.
Strength and battle prowess, but
powerful enough that she wore Ornock out. He had to come down to the bar during your and Garrett's conversation just to get something to drink.
Yep, and I got some food brought up.
Yeah.
I did have a turkey sandwich.
But here's what I'm getting at.
So you couldn't make her make it for you. She said, "Go to the kitchen and get me a sandwich."
So she would probably not really, but during battle she'd probably engine go on whatever. So I know that.
But she's not here.
Yeah, I'm talking later on. knowing that that would be the only other person besides his father that doesn't like him.
You should have watched the. It's the one where I approached her. For help.
Yeah, but it's good that he hasn't, because then he doesn't know anything.
That's
Yeah.
true.
This is actually the best thing because
Yeah, because you haven't mentioned nothing. You don't know what's going on.
But like I told you before, that's how I was actually doing, was filling this place out. But after I met him and I found out what was really going on, I was displeased. I told you that. I said, this is a bad idea. And this whole time, while we're doing these meaningless tasks, in my opinion, I'm thinking of ways of just, I'm not overthrowing him and taking it. I don't want anything to do with what he has. But, to get rid of him is definitely on my to-do list.
He's a disgrace to your kind.
Yes. And,
he's a horrible disgrace.
And I wouldn't recruit her because obviously it's not a good... Killing him, he may be stronger than he looks, but his physical appearance, she sees him as weak, so he would be a proper challenge for her, so I don't think I could recruit her to... Especially just overthrow it and just leave it.
Well, you've learned that he used to be quite the warrior.
Yes.
But in recent years, he's grown fat and lazy.
Yeah.
Like you have seen, he carries a great axe, I do believe. We'll look here real quick. Like you've seen his weapon, he's something he proudly displays. Yeah, he carries a great axe. And it's a big great axe because it's bigger than yours.
But what I'm getting at is I don't think she would challenge him because she doesn't physically think he would be a challenge. So
no, you could tell that. Yeah,
it's like slaughtering essentially her. So I couldn't really get her to, out of the game. This is how my guys. I'm filling people out. Me, I want, however treachery, however it doesn't matter. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She wouldn't be okay with that. That's essentially a sin for a follower to go on. So I'm leaving her out. I don't think that's good. I'm impressed with her.
It's a good assumption.
But I don't think, I like to.
If it's not, you don't think it's worthy to her, she's not going to bother.
Yeah. So I'm not going to pursue her to help with this because I don't think she will. Because if I'm fighting one-on-one,
she's not going to.
She's not going to, because obviously...
She's going to allow it.
Yeah. Especially if I open challenge.
Yes.
She can't just move for her to help that out. For the greater good or whatever she might, but that'd be just an open challenge for me to take this fighter just to get rid of him so she wouldn't interfere. So. Not saying that I'm cowardly about it, but you know what I mean? It's not how I would play this guy. This guy's going to... He'll swing, he'll fight, but he's not.
You've got
whenever he stirred the pot, I knew not to get in it. You know what I mean?
Well, like you've got that. If you challenge him, he'd be more towards trying to talk you out of it, bribing you,
and then murder.
He might even have you murdered.
And then everybody else that's in the area is for him on it. And there's more than us 5.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, he will probably have everybody else fighting.
It'd be suicide, essentially.
Yes. So there's your 4 brothers, you, and there's 4 other orcs of Croats with you guys, and you're gonna meet Guy Tennant over in Rodrick's Cove. He runs a shop called Maker's Mark. It's the biggest tavern in Rodrick Cove, and basically, he buys drugs from Croat and Cromarty.
Yeah. Again, I know it's a lot of backstory. I'm trying to refresh myself. Croat, he has addictions, obviously, as well. He's lazy. All these other people were lazy too, right?
You would assume.
Okay.
Well, you've never seen any
not really lazy,
fight,
but I'm saying they're. Well, because Croat obviously he's lazy, he lays around. These other people, I'm assuming, are all addicted to drugs too and dabble in it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right?
You would assume, yeah. I mean, when being around, you know.
And I know Croat does.
Yeah. No, you've been in his compound. Yeah, you've been in his private quarters. Yeah, you know, you've seen how he's got these elven servants that are with him.
And that was when I first liked him, and then I got to really think, I'm like, this is not.
Yeah, you thought, man, that's awesome. You know, that's how it should be. And then you've learned a little about
Found out what he really is. You know? First impression was, oh, that's good.
He's like the job of the kingpin. You know, he's got that look to him. He's big, but he's strong. You know, he might look fat, but he's pretty solid.
Okay, so I'll talk to this guy. I mean, obviously we gotta give him the goods. We'll escort there. You know, I'll talk to him. I'll see what all he has here.
Okay, you arrive. It's really early in the morning, but you do know he's expecting your shipment. Like I said, this place is called Maker's Mark because everybody likes Maker's Mark. It's a really, really nice tavern. Compared to where you have seen in Riddleport, this place looks not about as good as your normal tavern there. Rodrick's Trove's a really small place. It's basically like a merchant's town. It's not like Riddleport where there's a lot of crime going on. But just through talking to them, talking to Croat's men, some men on our ship, you find out, you know, this used to be its own little settlement until Cromarty stuck his hand into it. So now this is where they get a lot of their stuff from to keep, like, your do-gooders from, like, Magnum or Corvosa out of Riddleport. They have everything shipped here, and then they ship it to Riddleport. So they use Guy Tennant as their middleman, and then they bring everything to him, and he'll ship most of the stuff out, you know, days at a time to Riddleport to keep anybody from snooping around. That's what you gathered. So it's early morning. He's expecting you. You unload on the wagon. There's crates full of shit. It's probably just now hitting dawn. You arrive. Guy Tent's a very small, scrawny man. Does have guards with him. He's probably got, let's see, he's got 5 men with him. Everybody, all of them look relaxed, like they've done this before. They don't know you, but they don't know your brothers. They seem to know these other 4 guys. Like maybe they've done this before. They kind of exchange pleasantries. Gives them a drink. It's all in the house. He makes small talk with them. They don't seem to talk to you too much because you don't know them. But if you have questions for him, feel free to ask. I mean, they're going to offer you a drink. You're with these guys.
I'm assuming my face. Did you finish my face tattoo?
I'm
not gonna wear the. I'm gonna wear the skin, but I'm gonna wear the head part of it's gonna be like pull back. But I mean, so a bit of little have that showing. I'll talk to the guy.
Guy Tennant.
Yeah. I have to, you know, just to get to know him, tell him who I am. You know, these are my brothers, whatever. I'm looking for stuff. I'm assuming he gets stuff from other people, right? We're not his sole supplier. Other things come through here. He deals with other items, right?
So exactly what are you looking for? But yeah, he does stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a little hush under the table.
Yeah.
You talk to him and he's looking at you funny because the way you look.
It wouldn't look something I would do.
Yeah. But he's looking at you funny because of the way you look.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you obviously do not look like these orcs that are around you, and he's just kind of almost disgusted in a way.
I even have an accent.
Yeah.
You know.
I
said they have one, but...
So what exactly are you looking for? I mean, you looking for some shady shit here?
Yes. Essentially,
And then are you talking to him privately?
Yes.
Okay. And you can do that because, like, the guys that he's with, like, they'll talk to the rest of these orcs.
Yeah,
they do this a lot. Yeah.
Nobody knows me, so they're not really wanting to talk to me.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's perfect time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
The brothers are running interference while...
Oh, so they're in on this.
Yeah. That's what we're discussing.
Okay.
How the easiest way to get rid of him, and then it could be a free for all for whoever wants it.
Chaos.
Because nobody's going to directly take it from him, but once he's gone and that open spot's there,
everybody's going to fight for it.
The 60 people in the room like this easy lifestyle, see how easy he had it. May want that. That's what I'm thinking. And then we just
You want it to implode from the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And then we'll lock the door and say, all right, build it. It's fine. That's how I'm wanting to do this, essentially. So it's not that I think it'd be more fun that way.
Yeah.
My character does. I think.
yeah, I can see where you would get the glee in that. Yeah.
And when I get back, I'm gonna talk. That's when I'm gonna search for Lee once I procure this, because he's technically the guy I'm getting it for.
Okay.
And if I bring this, but if I know well, he knows Lee. Because he worked on get one.
No, you don't know Lee at all.
He doesn't know Lee.
You've
So
never
that's
seen. You've
that's
never
my
seen it
end, because he may suspect me.
because you've never seen a human in that building. You've only been in that building twice, three times. At the beginning of the game, you've been in that building.
Because
You've never seen a human in that building. All you've seen is orcs and half orcs.
Because my dude, I got to say, I got my stuff here. I'm not stupid. I'm definitely ugly. And I didn't live this long by not
Okay.
filling people out and watching them. So what I'm thinking is, he would suspect me if I come with all this.
Yeah.
Here, this is a great gift. Either I'll have to do it also, or do it with essentially a taste tester. But if somebody else that he doesn't know comes in and talks it up, you know what I mean? It may be less suspicious.
Okay, so so you're asking him for poison.
Essentially a poison, but disguised as.
Okay, here's the thing. Your guy's not really a talker in this type of sense, though.
No.
That makes it difficult.
That's because I'm looking for somebody else. I really don't
Exactly,
know what
yeah.
I'm looking for. A guy told me while I'm here that you may have something like this.
You're going to roll me a bluff.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be a bluff in a sense.
Yeah, because that's how I would actually would say that. It would be.
Yeah.
I'm getting it for somebody else.
Yeah.
It's not. I wouldn't give my intentions away. 20.
Because this is not your thing.
Another 20. We'll get that one.
That one went way back there. I don't know
Yeah.
where it went.
Another one. How do we roll this thing?
I know you don't have a bluff.
Nope. I'm taking negatives on this, because that's charisma, right?
Yeah.
Second. Yeah. So it's going to be a 14.
This one was an 18 on the floor over there.
It's, no, what's a 10? That's a negative.
That's a 0.
It's a 0.
That's a 0, so it's 16.
Okay. Let me get.
I'm thinking I have a -2 in there. I think I put a 10 and then with the racial. I think it's stats wrong. I don't know how much you got. I think I have an 18 column.
I got a 28 on it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it's going to seem like I wouldn't tell you exactly
Yeah.
who it's for. I mean, so it's going to sound shady.
Yeah. It's
It's
going
for
to
this
really
guy.
shady.
That's not mine. That's that hitchhiker I picked up. That's who that belongs to. Been gone for 4 days.
So, okay, so, are you looking to, like a bottle? Like something you can drink? Or you want something like you can smoke?
And that's that's why I was asking the questions of what he likes.
Well, if he's a drinker,
Well, I know
and he
that.
is a smoker, so you have your options there.
Both. I'd say both.
Both?
I want both. Because I don't really know. And once again, he's gonna see through the bluff.
He's smiling.
I don't really know
He's
what
grinning.
the guy wants. He's just hidden.
He says, all right. He's like, obviously your friend likes to party. So he's like, yeah, I think I can work up something.
You're gonna get Lee addicted to heroin.
That's flavor finding. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm
This is what
away.
makes this great. Yeah.
I don't even know he's got the right gut. I mean, I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I think I got something for you. He walks. You're already back in his shop. You're in the back. Goes over to his shelf. He opens this box, and in this satchel, he's like, there's some leaves in here. He's like, they're from the jungles of the Mugwande Expanse. They're very, very poisonous to touch. You need to get somebody who knows what they're doing. You got like.
Also, he doesn't already have it disguised. It's okay.
It's in this, yeah. You get somebody who knows what they're doing, have him hook him up, and eventually he'll smoke this, and it'll kill him. It'll kill him slowly. He's like, or gets a bottle off the shelf. He's like, or you can put this in his drink. You know, the bigger the dose, the quicker the effect. I mean, you do it slow, you kill him slowly, you can kill him quickly. This is going to kill him slowly. All it takes 1 or 2 of these leaves crumbled up and a cigar, and it'll do the job.
And once again, it's going to be obvious.
Yeah.
Because he's already seen through the first.
Yeah, he already seen through your blood.
So it's going to be, I'm going to be like, oh, I really don't know which way the guy I'm getting this for would like this. How much is the leaf?
Tells you 200 gold pieces.
How much for
5.
500 or 5?
500.
Okay. How much for gold?
It's like, I'll cut you a deal and we'll say 6.
Well, that's not much. And I can't remember how much gold, but I didn't buy anything.
We'll just say you have enough.
Yeah.
Between you and your brothers.
Yeah.
You've gathered, they gave you gold, make sure you got enough.
And then I asked him one more question. I mean, I'll look at it.
Yeah.
I said, how much is your, not silence, but you know what I mean? How much does that cost?
Depends on if I know the person.
You may have ran into him. Because obviously he knows something.
Yeah. Well, are you kind of giving the clue that you're taking this to Croat?
No.
Okay.
No. Technically, at this point, I'm not. This is what I'm thinking, but I know it won't. I can't do it.
Okay. He's
so
asking.
It won't technically go to him.
He's asking, are you buying my loyalty out to the guys around you, or are you buying my loyalty to the person you're supplying with? Because I know where this is coming from, where you're bringing me, and I know who you're reporting to. So I know that man's connections as well. So are we saying it's someone within his connections?
No, it really isn't. Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay, no. One of them maybe.
Maybe.
Because once again, okay, I've been doing some other things because I do have one person in there who he might trust. That's why when you said they have a drink.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean? So I don't know how you would see that. So it'll be, well, it's not technically, it's technically for me, but it's not for me. So it was a lie, but it's not a lie.
yeah. But you're trying to.
I'm procuring it to give away to other people to do my deeds.
Oh, okay. See, I'm assuming you're getting to, like, would he know who it's for? Is what he was asking. You're asking to buy his silence.
Yeah.
He's asking, do I know?
Didn't get this from you.
Yeah.
You don't know.
But I'm asking.
That's why the big deals anyway.
Yeah. But my type of silence depends on, do I know the person this is being used against? What he's saying is, look, I know where you're going after this shipment with this gold I'm about to give you. You work for this person. Like, to him, if it's for someone in that building, it's going to cost you more. If it's someone within connections to that building,
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Here's what I tell him his silence could be make his business more lucrative, if you will.
How so? That's what he asked. Because now he's kind of smiling, kind of gathered his curiosity. How so?
Because I mean, this guy obviously deals with shady stuff all the time.
Shady
so
stuff
he
all
sees all kinds of people. So he knows what I'm hinting at. That, and I know that he's got a tight connection with this guy. I'm not saying that the jig is up. No.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how tight this is just by the way his men and the other guys are interacting with each other.
But okay. How much of the inner workings do I mean, I've been there a few days.
You don't know that well the inner workings. You can connect Croat to Camardi, Croat to Guy Tennant.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So, is Croat the initial start of it? Is he like a middleman, is what I'm getting at? Could I intentionally, and truthfully say this, could I knock out a percentage of the increase that this guy is paying?
Could you knock out?
Okay, because I buy it from West. I put a 10% markup on it, right? Because I know Kyle. Kyle buys it from me.
So say,
he puts a 10,
could you cut the middleman out?
Yes.
Actually, you could like make this guy the man
by
what you're talking
about.
And so if you're like, I can make you the man.
Yeah. And it would be truthful, because I don't want that. Whatever he wants to do with whatever happens out there.
If you're essentially getting to that, like, look,
does he know what I'm trying to do?
No, he hasn't even been around.
Well, I'm trying to remember what he's been here for.
Trust me, no. No, look, this is what happened. Your first day.
He went to Saul with me, didn't he?
Before, no.
That was me and Lee.
No, that was him and Lee. Because look, you guys both went, and instead of you going to Croat's first, he went to Croat's. You went to the temple. And then he had already left by the time you went to Croat. You hadn't seen Croat the next day.
What he's getting confused is,
and that's why
I told him my intentions, because when I wasn't going to come in here, I wasn't going to come in here. Well, I could show up, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know where I went. I told him, when we play, if anybody asks, this is what I want you to say. No. Because there was potential where I could see him teaming up with him, because obviously, out of game, I heard his intentions with Saul. So, and out of game, I knew my intentions that I'm telling now.
Yeah.
So if we ever met, and we say, hey, I'm going to kill this guy, I'm going to kill that guy too, guess what? There's going to be an opening.
So basically, what you're trying to...
That all fits very nice with a little chaotic bow right on top.
Give the hint to this guy's like, because Cromarty don't run the drugs. That his henchman, his guy here, does that. That's his part of the business. Basically, you're into this guy that you could take this business.
And I'm being truthful. So there ain't going to be no bluff. I mean, he could probably, and I don't really want to. And here's the other thing. I don't want to tell him my true exact intentions. It's going to be a vaguely representative.
And try to butter him up. I'll tell you. All right.
And all it takes is his silence. I mean,
he's smiling and he's nodding his head as you're talking. You can see the dollar signs in his eyes, and he tells you, he's like, "I tell you what, I'll need a partner." He's looking at you. Need a partner.
I'll look at him and because I'll tell him the truth. I said, that's not for me, but I do know a guy.
Because someone's got to run here, and I'm going to need somebody.
And I typically do know a guy that may want this position, and it's not for my character, to be honest.
No. I see where you're getting at.
Yeah. I'll just destroy this place and leave. That's how my guy is. Like, I'll run to the next town, the next new riddle port, and try to do the exact same thing that I'm doing here. That's how I see my guy doing. It's like, I'll burn and set a fire here, and go over here and call the firefight. Well, I'll burn down the fire station.
Tells you what, I'll make you a deal. 2,000 gold. And I'll give you half that back once I know that the deed is done.
Yeah, I'll even
and then I'll even reward you for your services. Let's just say that we take this for an even 5, and he'll push the bottle and the leaves your way.
And
so 25 and everything, silence and everything.
Yeah. 25. Large.
Yeah.
If Warnock is in a missing person's case, your 48 hours is up.
Yeah. Here's he probably would. I don't know this guy, but I'm literally willing to bet my life on this.
All
That's how much faith I'm putting into what I'm telling you I'm going to do for you. And I don't know if he has a way of doing that where if I don't, maybe he has an antidote. Okay, this kills you slowly. Does he have an antidote for it? I will eat this, I'll die slowly in 20 days or 10 days or whatever, unless I get an antidote. I don't know the antidote. I don't know what he's giving me. But I'm willing, literally, and that's the chaotic part, I'm willing to put my life on the line, because I don't have that much money, I don't think. I have a character sheet, but I'm pretty sure I don't have
he kind of laughs at you, because, this is not really elaborate. It's not the way he's usually working stuff.
No.
But to see someone like, I'm willingly will eat these if there's an antidote, he finds that amusing. That's a strange way to pay somebody.
Well,
to like
I don't have that
yeah,
point. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
to
have
gain
the
his trust.
Pretty sure I don't.
He laughs and
it buys my silence as well.
That's very true. He laughs and he goes to the shelf and he pulls out a little vial. He says, "Here."
Smoke it up.
He says, "This only works with the leaves. There is no antidote for the poison in the bottle."
Oh, for me.
Yeah.
And he has it.
Yeah, he's got it right.
Okay, and how long does it take for the leaves to come?
It depends on how much you smoke.
But you know what I mean.
He tells you, he guarantees if you were to smoke 3 to 4 cigars with this, it would kill you. It would slowly start to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I assume this man we're talking about is a smoker.
Yeah.
So he might smoke 2 a day,
Mm-hmm.
possibly 3.
I'm talking about for my character to do.
Yeah, well, I know he's telling you the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Takes 2 or 3 days.
yeah, no, 2 or 3 cigars is what it would take. But if your guy smokes 2 to 3 cigars a day, then on that 4th one, eventually he'll die afterwards.
Essentially, because it's a slow acting, so it's
Yeah, it's going to blacken your lungs, clog your arteries.
So the more you do, the faster it is. But if you just do one,
He says,
the time until you die.
He says, "Hold up," and he pulls the crystal ball out, and this commercial comes on, says the truth, and tells you how many chemicals are in
The truth campaign.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Because I don't know this guy. Obviously, I could die right now. And that's the fun part.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what y'all got going on. So, but I'm literally willing to bet my character sheet
Yeah.
that I'm going to deliver the goods and I won't say a word.
Yeah. He'll take it. You know, after you smoke these, he's like, it's going to be painful, but take this, and you should be fine within a couple of days.
So wait, are you saying?
I'm taking the poison.
Are you saying you're going to
set a time clock on my?
Yeah.
So you're going to smoke it here because you don't have.
Yeah, the antidote. He's
you
the only one that has the antidote.
Because you don't have the money to pay for the poison
Yes.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that, saying I'll be back, guaranteed, or I'll die with the money to pay you off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I was.
And I'll give him what I have, which
I'll-
would be maybe 1,000. So I mean, either way it goes, he gets some money, and more than what the items cost.
Okay, so what you're going to do is start to smoke this. Now he's telling you a leaf, crumbling up a leaf.
Mm-hmm.
So you eat like 2 or 3 of these leaves, it's going to kill you automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is you're going to start eating it in front of him.
Yes, to ensure that because I don't have the money to pay, obviously, right?
Okay.
For the silence that I'm because he's wanting 25.
Now you're playing a really risky game here because
I don't know if that antidote's real.
yeah, and that's a 2-day trip. That's a trip back and then a trip back here. So you chew a leaf a day, that's 2 leaves. So you're looking at 1 or 2 more, or you're looking at biting the dust. So you got to hope to make it back within 3 days.
Well, that's why I was asking him if you don't. Okay, so 3 total kill you.
I'm going to say 3 or 4, yeah.
Instantly. So how long does? Because if you, I'm assuming that your body won't fight this off. It'll have to have the antidote.
No.
So if you eat 1, is it? No, instead of 3 days for the 2.
Oh no, it's going to be long. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. I mean, like if you chew 1, it may take you a week.
That's what I'm wondering.
Okay. So you're gonna eat 1, boom, just to let you know, hey, if I'm not back in a week, there you go.
With the money I owe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before I do that, ask him if he's willing to bet his life on the antidote that it works.
He will. A deal's a deal.
All right, because I don't know, because that's the other thing. I don't really know this guy. You know what? That's the best thing to do. It's okay.
Right?
Yes, I'm doing it.
It's okay.
Because if I did all that at once and it takes 3 days to get there, I automatically lose. I mean, that's not how I do it. So.
He'll extend his hand to shake on it, and you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
He'll say, "All right." He'll give you the leaves. He'll give you the vial, which you are gonna pay for those, right?
Yeah, and there's still some more with it. I'm like, this is all I got right now. I didn't have the full amount. for whatever I may have spent. What, I don't even know how much money my dude had. Whatever,
Yeah.
I spent it on something.
No, no, no.
obviously.
Okay, so you're new. He's gonna hand you the leaves.
Mhm.
You're gonna pull one out,
Mhm.
eat it.
Mhm.
So you have a week.
Mhm.
Week till Joe's death.
Mhm.
Set. Well, a 10-day. So in these games, it's a 10 days. So you have 10 days. 10 days. to
Essentially, enough time for me to get there, get back, and a day or two to
Yeah.
make this happen. Because
Okay.
I don't know where Lee is. I'll have to
You don't know
find
where
Lee.
anybody is.
Yes. I know where the other person I want to talk to is. Guaranteed where that guy's at all the time. So that's the one. That's why I wanted both, and I didn't want the word to beat me back with what I got. I know because nobody's in here but me and this guy.
All right.
Everybody else is outside, and this is we're discussing business. He may have spies in here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
All right. He'll shake it. He'll hand you the potion,
Mhm.
the poison. He'll hand you these leaves. Extend his hand for shake.
I'll check it, and I'll cut off his head with the other hand.
That's what I say. All right, let's roll initiative. Let's get this going.
That's good to go.
All right.
It's
You'll do it. He's also going to go. He opens this secret compartment in the wall and he pulls out a coffer and he tells you here's Croat's payment.
Mhm.
Which I'm sure I will see this one day. Gives you a wink.
Yeah. I will tell him the box will be lighter next time going this way.
Okay.
Essentially.
He'll say, you have 10 days.
Yeah.
Clock's
Work.
ticking.
Yeah. Yeah. We're because
First 24.
The first 24.
yeah.
Okay.
I start brushing my teeth for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, he hands you chest.
Mhm.
Got the poison in these leaves. Are you keeping them on you?
The chest. Okay. Yes and no. The chest with the gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk out visibly with that because we came here
Yeah.
for. I mean,
And you're under the impression you walk around that in the open, no one here is going to mess with you.
no. And I obviously, my guy has like a bag. It's not
Yeah.
a fancy bag. It ain't no bonuses behind it or none of that crap. That's what I'm putting the stuff in. How would I keep it without? I'm assuming there's a pocket where I don't break potions or whatever.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
can
you
get
like
potions
roll
on
it
you.
up in like
Whatever, you know
your,
what I mean.
your backpack,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna give you a nice little cushy case for it. You
Mhm.
know.
And yeah, it's just going in my bag. I've got junk in there, dead rats. And,
Does your bag have holes in it, possibly tubes coming out of it?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. It's really, really big.
within an hour, you've wrapped all this up. The sun's just starting to rise. Getting back to the ship to go.
Yeah.
We're
here on business. This
Yeah.
is
You go to board the ship. It's early in the morning. The sun's coming off the ocean in front of you, out of Varisia Bay. You've got light sensitivity.
Yes.
You got darkness stuff. Kind of hurts your eyes. You approach the ship. Give me a reflex save, based on what you think your reflex might be.
yeah. That would be an 11.
Are you gonna try that one?
Yeah, no, I know I got something else for it. Okay, I know I have superstitious, and that's like, but I don't know if it's all spells. Maybe it's just mine.
It's still probably not enough. I can tell you right now.
Okay, yeah, it'd be like a 13 or something.
You're knocked back by a shockwave of heat as 3 pea-sized orange things fly at your ship and explodes into a massive fireball.
The ship blows up. Huh?
The ship blows up and it sends everybody on the pier back. Sends them flying
I
backwards.
kind of laugh at this. Obviously, I'm on the ground.
I mean, splinters and flame, dock hands on the ship just go flying
And that's
out.
our way back, or probably our only way back. That's awesome. Secretly, I kind of laugh. It's funny. Well, I'm laying there.
You're laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would see where you would laugh at that.
Yeah.
How does your brothers react to this? Would they be the same way as you?
No.
Actually,
do you have some kind of some of them have different personas than me.
yeah, I was gonna say you're one with the temper.
They're all, yeah.
Rough Gug would probably be very angry at such a thing. He would be very furious.
The hairy one may stink a little more now.
Yeah, he's pretty singed.
Roasted.
Yeah.
And, the only, I'm kind of insane, my dude.
Yeah.
I mean, just the backstory. Yeah.
The other 4 orcs that work for Croat, very shocked, kind of scared also in the sense that, like, someone is after us. This ship has just been blown by.
Oh, there's more orcs than just mine?
Yeah, there's you 4, your 4 brothers, and then there's 4 other Croatsmen with you. Yeah, I told you that earlier.
I wouldn't have to.
But yeah, they're a little shocked because this has never happened to them, and they're just freaking out, kind of looking around in a panic, trying to see who had done this.
I'm not really looking. I'm laughing at them. I mean, not really.
I can see Rough Gug would be mad because how are we going to get back?
Yeah. I mean, and
The one ship in the dock is not destroyed.
Yeah,
It's a 3-day walk back.
yeah. Good thing I got that speed in.
It's funny you said that because I had this planned and he's like, I'm going to eat one of these leaves.
Hey, I did other money, man.
Hey, no,
That's
you're right.
that's the way my guy want to roll. If I want something, then I'm willing.
I would have just
kill the guy.
no let him keep part of his money to Croat.
Because I'm not doing it instantly when I get back here. It's going to have to look
That's
like I
true.
completed the job. It's the whole.
That's true.
My guy's not really that deceptive, but he's not. If you go there and it's not all there, he's going to want to know why. He's going to come and talk to that guy, or send some people to talk to that guy. And, that my guy may tell me now because,
Hey,
Could have skimmed a little off the top, had these leaves rolled up in a really nice cigar, and said he said that would have kept it until he could send you the rest.
yeah, no, that wouldn't work. I don't think that. I don't know the person. I don't. That's not how I work with it. I hate to leave. Don't worry about it.
so the other
Just load it
4
up. I'm laughing.
freaking out. You're laughing. Rough Gug is just very, very pissed.
Yeah.
It's a 3-day walk back to Riverport.
Yep.
So now, what do you want to do?
Oh yeah, okay. So I gathered myself now, but I do have a chuckle for a while. While everybody's freaking out, looking where it comes from. I'll ask them what they see. I ask, in orchestra, they all hear.
No one's seen anything. You got to think the
What
sun
happened?
was in your eyes. It's
I
very
don't know if it was in
bright.
everybody else's, but
No one's seen anything.
there's no other ships. Is there a settlement back where we just came from, or is it just this guy's meeting?
No, it's a settlement. Yeah, no, Robert's goes
So
a
we
small
can get
settlement.
some horses or what?
You probably get some
possibly.
horses enough of the sort, yeah.
I have to murder some people
Because
I'm out of money.
this
It's
is the
control.
closest place to Riverport.
Start eating more poison.
Yeah, I don't think it's more
I like some poison.
Yeah. It comes in
Sacred
11
horse.
days. Deal.
Yeah.
You try to talk this guy into getting you some horses.
Yeah. So we're all stranded here right now. I'm gonna look around. I'll give you a perception, but it'll probably be with an
What are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for what happened now. I mean, it's.
You won't see nothing.
I'm going to where the ship was.
In the water?
I guess we'd have to probably take a little rowboat to get in, right?
Oh, it's on a dock. I mean, it's sinking. What's left of it is sinking now.
Well, I'm headed toward that way.
I mean, you're right there. I mean, like I said, half the pier's gone.
Oh, so it's burning up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I know, it burned up quite a bit. It just got hit by 3 fireballs.
Where's the money? I still have the money.
Yeah, you still have the money.
Okay.
Nice, locked in your coffer. You know, it's a good coffer. It didn't pop open. Your vial didn't break.
Yay! Didn't blow
Your
up.
leaves are on fire.
Yeah.
He's
Everybody.
smelling it.
Yeah.
I
I
run
know.
around as fast as I can. You burn faster. Yes. This is working. Well, that's
Oh, that's so funny. It's like, I'm eating with these. It's like, God, he's in for a good one.
that's for one thing. I tell these the other my brothers have made this one. Who's made this one before?
Just them 4, not your brothers. This is the first time your brothers have ever done this.
I tell them, I've asked them this how the negotiations usually end.
No. That's what they tell you. I mean, they're
Yeah, I know.
just like, what the hell?
But I haven't
you
looked at
know?
them yet, so I'm trying to figure it out.
You have gathered in your day here and just about seen these orcs are not real experienced.
No.
Like, they are not used to combat, anything like this happening to them. You can tell by the way they're freaking out.
How big's the settlement?
Probably got about 200-300 people.
Harvey?
Small garrison. More like a militia than anything.
The guy we talked to probably has more people than the
Yeah,
town,
I think so,
essentially.
yeah. Like, you gotta gather most towns under his control.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of options really quick.
I mean, he runs the one tavern in town.
Oh, I guess we'll go back and try to find another way. No, obviously, because there's nothing this way.
Nope.
Gotta go back to town.
It's early in the morning. This has caused quite a scene. There's a lot of people that ran towards docks to wondering what happened. Some of the militia will show up, and you're just like, well, let's go. No one, everybody looks at you guys, but no one questions you. Because, I mean, like I said, you got that feeling that no one in this town would mess with you. Like, there's some power here that Croat has. And people see you, people were like, they give you that look like, man, they had something to do with this, but no one will dare ask you.
I know this is kind of like a hush-hush operation we're running. Everybody knows, nobody says anything, so I wouldn't openly say, you know, this is going to make Croat angry or anything, because I would know better than that. I'm headed back to the dude, the guy Tintin.
Okay.
Because
Guy Tintin?
Because who else? I don't know anybody. Yeah, that's where I'm headed. I'm mad now. I went from thinking it's funny, and it's not because of the situation. It's more of the aggravation that I'm not happy with. I'm not pleased with it. I don't know how to explain my feelings with it. And I thought it was kind of funny when it happened. Now I'm mad because this has hindered my plans. It's kind of sunk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm kind of a little mad, and I'm headed back there, and I got to find a little bit bad. Not really worried. It's just kind of upset that my plan might not work. You know what I mean?
So you walk back. You just catch him in time because he's locking the doors to his place, and he's about to head to his house. And Mr.
Damn shit.
Yeah, Durzub, what brings you back here?
I know it's my damn shit.
He looks confused.
I don't know how to explain it. He'd be like, it just blew up.
Yeah, the other guys are in a panic, like somebody exploded the ship. Are you guys setting me up? That's what he asked. Like he starts to look a little worried because it's just him now.
Yeah.
None of his men are around, and he's like, "Are you guys trying to set me up?"
No, I'm not trying to set him up. I don't know if he would. I'm not happy because I'll tell him. This puts a. We have a schedule to meet. This hinders. You know, I don't know how to put it.
You need a way back.
I'm not. Yeah. And as I'm not gonna say anything about the deal, obviously, because I paid for the silence. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna blurt out. We have a deal or anything like that. But he knows that I need to get
back. You need horses, is what you're trying to tell me.
And he knows that he wants me to get there, get back. Hopefully, he may have, whatever. But I'm saying I need to get. You know what we need to do. I'm ready to go.
I'll tell you. You're down the road. Make a left. A couple blocks down. Make a right. There's some stables there. Tell them my name. I'll give you horses, and then I'll take care of it. He's like, because it's going to take about 2 days off your 10-day getting the road pour on horses, so you better hurry up.
I'll have to come now. I paid for the silence. He's missing in front of all these guys. Now I'm bad.
What guys?
Everybody's around me.
Not everybody. Your guys are.
Oh, now they disappeared. I'm just messing with yeah.
Well, I mean, like you have his money. You've got to get it back.
To Croat, yes.
Yeah, because think about it. He's worried about his money. It's how he's playing this off because if he don't get his money to Croat, what do you think Croat's going to do to him?
Yeah, he's going to come back.
He's going to come back.
Yeah.
And have him drugged back to Rodrick.
All right. Ask him who do I need to tell that to? Because I don't know anybody here.
And well, he tells you just go.
And nobody knows me.
He just tells you go down there.
I need him to come with me.
No, I can't come with you. You just tell them that I sent you. Everything will be taken care of.
No secret handshake.
No. Like in the other forks, like, come on.
Yeah. Well, come
Yeah,
on.
let's go. Because they're ready to get that hell out of Dodge now.
Yeah. Oh, obviously we got a big target on our back. We got a chest full of money. It's got to go here.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever blew up our ship, I don't know what happened there, but anyway, yeah, I'm ready to go. So we'll go do that.
And tells you just tell them that I sent you.
Right, I'll tell them.
Because you've gathered this guy has a lot of influence in this place. Like almost he runs the place.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, when you're after the explosion, everybody kind of looks at you like this is your fault, but no one dares says anything to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. Isn't that like?
Tell the guy at the stable who looks so scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't ask any questions. You just name the name, and he saddles up these horses as quick as possible. He doesn't say a word.
It's 2 days back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need water. That's what I'll tell him. Do I know the way back?
There's a road to the report.
Yeah. Hell with it. Let's roll with it.
There's 2 roads from this place. Turtle Port, and there's one to the river. The river you guys floated down.
Yeah. Alright.
And you've seen a map of the area. You've kind of gathered it.
It's not like out in the middle of nowhere.
No.
Okay.
No, it only goes to 2 places.
I'm ready. We're getting on.
Get on your horses. You got a 2-day trip back to Turtle Port. Okay, so you get these horses and you're traveling. The day passes. It's uneventful. Night gets here. I assume you're going to stop and rest. You're going to have to rest these horses.
Yeah, we're not in a, because then, I'm not in a dead rush there. Because then we'll be carrying dead horses after that.
On the way there, everybody kind of talks about what had happened. Why would it happen? Who do they think it was? Which you haven't been around for this, but your brothers and these other 3 orcs are talking about the turf war that's going on in Riverport. Maybe somebody's trying to take out Croat's men. That would be the only thing that they could think of, because there's a bunch of warring factions going on, and maybe somebody's decided to take out Croat and all this. Maybe somebody's taking war to Cromarty, and to take out one of his spots. Maybe this is it.
I better call somebody. What was his name?
Saul.
Better call Saul. Yeah.
So
you set up camp. You set your bags up with rations, water of the sort. Roll me perception, whatever you think your perception might be. It's got to be pretty low.
No,
Barbarians
actually have perception.
I have 5 skills.
Yeah.
And I roll down. Acrobatics, climb, perception,
Give
survival.
me perception.
25.
I don't think that's going to help you any. It may.
What about that orc thing
That
you
orc
did?
thing, that dark vision.
Yeah.
Because it's nighttime.
Dark vision don't work.
That's when it worked.
No,
Oh, it's
like
starlight.
when it's
It's low
dark.
light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's dark.
Yeah. I'm with you now. Maybe it's cloudy. Maybe it's really dark.
Yeah.
Sitting there. Are you taking shifts for sleeping or?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Some blew up. We got a big thing of money.
Yeah, you're taking stuff in shifts.
Yeah.
Okay. What shifts are you running with? Like a 5-4, like 5 of you up at one time, 4 up at the other time.
Yeah. These. Yeah. Yeah. And am I the leader of this? Technically.
There's not really a leader.
Okay. So yeah. So. So
So I assume being works, you're just like get up and go. So you might sleep like 5-6 hours and then go.
Yeah. I will do that. That sounds good.
Who's taking first shift?
I'm still. My guy would probably still be mad. I mean,
Pretty amped up.
yeah. That
I mean, it's getting night. It's probably like 8 that evening.
yeah. Whoever wants it, my guy don't really care. randomize it however you want.
Okay. How high or low?
High.
High, you're taking first shift. You take second shift. No, yeah, you take first shift. You said high. So, you're sitting there. You got a fire going. You 5 are sitting there talking, right? Because I assume it's you and your brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe talk about the ventures you've been on here. Because I haven't really seen you, you know.
How you doing?
And they've been doing some stuff. Yeah. Only another perception.
26.
You'll hear that, I know, because that's not high enough. Your crossbow quarrels go off. Only a fortitude save.
Okay, now I have to ask. Is it poison?
Yes.
Okay. I get bonuses of that from something.
For that one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good thing I get bonuses to it. Is it 2 for poison for dwarf? Let me write it down.
Yeah, it is.
And
What dwarf?
yeah, the orc dwarf.
It's an orc trait, you know.
I think one of my rage powers gives me something.
Yeah, but are you raging though?
One of them you don't have to, I don't think, for save.
All rage powers you gotta.
You have
you
to be raging to be used.
Yeah.
So, but the superstition one doesn't though.
No.
Because that's the one I got, and that's a rage power. I have that one, and I haven't the
I
other one.
thought superstition was also.
Because while I'm raging, I have to make a save to accept even healing. Because otherwise I'll try to,
resist it.
yeah.
Well, then I don't know. I've never played barbarian in this Pathfinder, so.
We're full of it.
I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to look that up.
I know, it's weird.
Just roll with something. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I would say, give me, it'd be like a 15, 16.
Actually, well, that's what you need. You
Yeah.
need 14.
I mean, that'd be, yeah.
You needed a 16, so we're gonna say 16.
Well,
No, I needed 14 is what I needed.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I know I'll get something somewhere for that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you hear these crossbow quarrels from the darkness. One of your brothers falls.
No.
Death all around you.
Probably the pretty one.
I know we're about to find out.
But, yeah, I could have swore that, I know superstition works that way because I just read it. I got one for the tattoo you gave me. That's the last one.
Vermug, the hairy, singed one,
Yeah.
falls over unconscious.
No.
Kind of look around. You're a little woozy, like you're trying not to pass out. You also see the ones even asleep get stung with quarrels.
Yeah.
And then you hear them from the darkness. These rogues you've encountered before all start running from the darkness
Oh,
towards
I'm
your
so mad. I
camp.
know them people.
There's probably 2 for every person in the camp.
Okay.
Grab your weapon.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for combat.
Yeah. I probably would. I would have it out, but I wouldn't have it like in my hand. I'll have to pick it up. I mean, we're sitting around a campfire. We're on watch technically, so it's not like we'd have it. It's a great axe. Do you sheath that? I mean,
No, you can strap to your back.
you know what I mean? I don't think I would.
Yeah. Oh no, you're talking. I figured you might be like rubbing your blade or talking about,
yeah,
you know.
it maybe just laying down. But
Yeah.
It's not like they're going, whoa, whoa. You know, I could still do that. It's
All these rogues run towards the encampment. As they run in, 4 of them that are asleep, you see 3 of them step down and they cut 3 of their throats. One of them just happens to wake up in time to fight the other one off. As these rogues swarm through the camp. Well, like I said, one of your brothers got stuck in the neck with a quarrel and he falls off the log. So these rogues got you surrounded. There's 2 for each one of you, and you're already short now 4 people, so half your crew's already gone. You're sitting there battling with these rogues. Of course, being rogues, they've got you flanked. They're shanking you. You're getting weak.
yeah.
Roll me perception.
Yeah. I'm all raging. I may have failed that.
Yeah, because I assume you're raging right now in this fight.
I'm talking about the fortitude save. I may have failed that because whatever I'm thinking of, it wouldn't be on there. But yeah, I did all raging.
It don't matter.
Anyway, perception did 24.
from the darkness, you see these glowing purple eyes just appear out of nowhere. And this being looks like he's about 8 foot tall. And he just comes charging out of the darkness, and he's heavily armored.
Yeah.
And he's literally the most massive man you've ever seen. And he just walks up to one of these rogues, literally, and by the back of its neck, just snaps him and tosses him off into the darkness.
Cool.
You're sitting there about, and like one of your brothers goes down, and he's just walking up, snatching him. And he literally, next one he grabs him by the chin and rips his head off.
One of my brothers?
No, one of these rogues, and just slaps him to the ground.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there, you're finishing off, and literally, while you're having to swing multiple times with these guys, he's just like one hit killing these guys. Like literally punches a hole through one of their chest, tossing to the side. I mean, this guy to you, you're thinking, man, this guy's like chaos in its purest form. You know, he's just slaughtering guys. No, it's not that guy. I knew that's what you were looking at me for. Like, really? No, I mean, this guy's just Crips in purple and black armor. He's got like full armor on. Like, you can't even see his face. He's got these massive ram horns coming off his fucking helmet and shit.
Looks pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, he looks pretty sweet. Yeah. And he's just tossing these guys around. And, all these rogues are dead. And he tells you, "Are you Durzub?" In this deep, gravelly voice.
What?
Like, you guys are all just trying to catch your breath, and this guy has not lost a beat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell him my name. The voice, I mean, do they have a...
You wouldn't...
really an accent, but...
No. It's deep,
dialect was one of those.
gravelly. I mean, it sounds old.
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking you, "Are you Durzub?"
Mm-hmm. I'll tell him that's the name they gave me. Yeah, you know, and it's...
He tells you...
I'm not backing down or cowering. I mean, I may still be raging. Yeah.
Only that you've seen the battle's over.
Okay, so
you see this guy. You're fatigued. Like I said, you're all breathing heavy. Mm-hmm. Tells you, "I'm Vacus. Saul sent me."
I know Saul.